Hey, my pretties, it's the Lion Queen here. So today we are going to be reviewing the year 2022, this current year. As we all know, we're getting into the month of, December, which is, the day I'm recording this, but by the time it's up, we're already going to be in December. Now, with Christmas coming around and the New Year's and etc., I thought I would go ahead and, review this year like I reviewed last year. Well, there were some ups and downs that did happen this year, and of course, that's pretty much for everybody when they have stuff going on. Now, for me, I had some downfalls, but I had some ups in this roller coaster year. I mean, some good stuff did happen, some not so amazing times, some bad times, etc., etc. Now, some of the downfalls were mainly just some well, some issues I did have with some people, which I'm not going to be naming names because this is not a drama video. And I don't make drama videos on my channel because, I find them to be a waste of time to make. So I'm not going to go too much into detail or go into full on detail on what are my downfalls mainly because most of it having to be just some unnecessary bull crap and that, but I'm not going to get into that because, one of them being it's just nobody's business, but also I don't want to turn this into a drama video. And, drama videos are just a waste of time for me to make. And everyone pretty much knows that. So, anyways, with that being the case and that being said, despite the downfalls I had this year was all right for me. I mean, some good stuff happened, like I got Telltale The Walking Dead, the definitive edition, which was like an early Christmas, not Christmas, but early birthday present. I actually completed seasons 1 to 4, but I yet to play the Michonne one, so I cannot wait to play the Michonne one, which you all know, for those who have been on my channel for a long time, know that, I'm a huge fan of Telltale The Walking Dead. I also do want to say that, I'm a huge fan of zombies and stuff, so yeah. I did get to completing Kim Possible Dark Future this year, which is fantastic. I cannot wait to read the part 2 of it called Dark Regime, but I'm not going to narrate the first part right now. I don't know when it's going to be finished, but whenever it's completed, I will be doing part 2. I mean, I know Dark Future was pretty much depressing at times, especially with people dying and that, but yeah. Some of the chapters went a little bit more darker than I expected, so I did have to put warnings in the beginning of the video to let people know some of the content in it. Like, what I mean by content is basically what's described when I'm narrating may be unsettling for viewers, upsetting, disturbing, and especially for people who are sensitive to those type of topics. So, yeah. But Dark Future was one of the main completions. I have finally been able to read that story because due to me being very busy, I kind of put it off for a while, but here I am. Another great thing that did happen was I completed Scooby-Doo and Dead Frontier. I am very pleased with myself that I finally got that story done since 2019. I started writing in 2019 and then I was on hiatus from writing that because, due to some reasons that happened to me in 2020 and etc. But I finally able to get, some motivation back and I started writing more of the story. And then by May of 2022, I finally completed it. I mean, it was worth it all at the end. I mean, it's not a best story in the world I have done, but it's definitely one of the better stories out there because most of the time when it comes to creepypastas, most of them are just, they're sounding the same. Like, whatever it be, cliches, repetitive plot lines, etc. That's the main thing when it comes to Lost Episode creepypastas, which is kind of why they're kind of hard to make. I also do remember reading Hospital Nightmare. That creepypasta was flat out amazing as well. I actually enjoyed writing that story. Well, not writing it because, I know a friend of mine actually did. But, a close follower of mine actually wrote that story. But I do enjoy narrating that one. It was a Fairly Odd Parents story. I also do enjoy writing the the Gravity Falls story called The Blue Lagoon. Basically, it's inspired by the 1980 or 81 film called The Blue Lagoon. Now, I did do a review on that on Shadows and Pretties sometime that year. Well, this year, which I'm very glad I was able to, get to that. I do want to thank a lot of people for, being on this channel, supporting my content, and etc. This was a year as well that I started to get into grimdark stories because I wanted to expand a little bit more into, content creating. Instead of just doing creepypastas, I do fan fictions. I do Speakonia videos, which most of you guys seem to enjoy my Speakonia videos. I also want to thank, a lot of people that inspired me to make my own Bunch series, such as Iron Yoshi. He makes pretty good Barney Bunch videos. Drew Pickles the Dark. I do want to thank him for getting me into making Speakonia videos. I do want to thank Space Voyager 1701. He got me also into making them a bit last year. And I really want to thank you guys for liking all of my, my Bunch series. And most of you guys seem to enjoy them. Now, I do plan to make more of them in the future. Just depends on whenever I have motivation, whenever I come up with an idea, etc., etc. But I also do want to say is that for those who have been subbed to my channel, we got up to 3K subscribers this year, which was the best thing that's ever happened. So I do plan to sit there and, say right now, if we could get this channel up to, 4K subs, maybe sometime as a goal for sometime next year, that would be awesome. I really do hope we can get up there. So we've been doing pretty good with sub count so far. So yeah, feel free to, shout me out in, videos if you like. Community posts for those who have the community tab. And feel free to share my channel around with friends and family and let them know to go check me out and my content and everything else. I mean, the reason why I'm not really explaining too much of the downfalls is because I want to have this to be a happy video, not a a drama video or anything. Now, I also beat Banjo and Kazooie, the first one. Yes, the first one. I finally was able to complete it after a long time of, waiting, after a couple days of playing, getting notes, getting jiggies, and a few times for defeating Gruntilda, I finally was able to beat the witch. Now, I do plan to play Banjo-Tooie, and I don't think I may complete it this year, but yet again, if I do, I do. If not, then, yeah, it's hard to say. But I did hear Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is a terrible game. Now, I don't really know because I have not played Nuts and Bolts yet, so I'm gonna hold off my opinions on that until I play it for myself. And then I will speak out my opinions from there. So, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, this year was an okay year. I mean, for some people may think this year is bad. Some people may think this year was decent, okay, good, whatever. Because it's basically everybody's opinion on that. So, anyways, for 2023, which I'm really excited for the next year, I'm hoping it's going to be a bit better than last year for me. I'm hoping I don't have to worry about cutting ties with people, which I'm hoping that does not really happen so much as it did this year. I'm also really hoping that, some stuff being good will come around in that. But you never know. I mean, every year it changes a lot. And I mean, it really changes. On the positive note about this is that we were not on lockdown at all, pretty much. And where I'm at, the lockdown was pretty much ended almost. Although the pandemic is somewhat still going on, but it's not really as bad as 2020 and 2021 were. So, yeah, so that's a good positive. So, anyways, I guess with that being said and that being the case, I still have some more videos to come, so you guys are going to be really enjoying the vids. And yeah, I've got some more videos in the works, more stories I plan to read, more stories that I'm actually currently working on. Now, the time I'm recording this is in November, so I'll be releasing this sometime in December. But I don't know when I'll get Totally Spies and Silent Hill completed. Although I might be at least a few more chapters of that one. I don't know if I'll get it done this year or not. But yeah, once I get that story done, I do plan to work on some other stories that have been behind. The main reason why I haven't been able to get to them is because, well, I've been busy for one, and two, my motivation for writing some stories had kind of drifted away. Like, I mean, I kind of ran out of a bit of motivation for them, but you guys can understand what that's from. It's like writer's block, and yeah. So I could definitely really say that it was a pretty awesome year. Well, I mean, decent year for me. But I mean, some of you guys may think it's a good year, bad year, mediocre year, whatever your opinions on 2022 are. Feel free to state and leave me your thoughts in the comments below, because I like to personally think what you guys have to say. So, with that being the case and that being said, yeah, I don't really see too much to go on. Now, I could talk about, the downfalls of this year, but I'd rather not go too much into detail on it, because this is not a drama video, so yeah. Anyways, and also I'm not gonna really go too much into detail on it, because, that's basically, something personal stuff. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, I'm going to sit here and say this right now, that, yeah, let's, continue on with making vids, narrating, and etc., and we'll be looking forward to the brighter future in 2023. So, I do want to thank people like, Pause the Arabian Mao, Bailey Maloney, Zach the Zeltics guy, Joey the Kangaroo, KB, Swell Lizard Boy, etc. Like, pretty much everybody that have been following this channel, as well as, this channel since this year. For those of you guys who have followed me since last year, 2020, and even 2029 for those who have been around since then. So anyways, with that being said, and that being the case, yeah, that's just going to be me wrapping up. So as always, I am the Lion Queen. I want to thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications when I upload if you're new. Also, let's make a goal to get this channel up to 4K subscribers by sometime next year. So if you can all do me a favor, and, for those who are new, feel free to leave a like, comment on this video, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro, because I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys all in the next upload.